Hi, everyone.
Hey, everybody, welcome to TFT Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with
Oberon.
me, Banshee. Welcome to Happy Hour.
Welcome.
We're trying to make everybody feel happy, right?
Let's start with
Except
me.
Mr. O.
Let's start with me.
Except Mr.
How are you
O.
going to make me happy for a change?
Wow. Isn't that a nice way to start Happy Hour? That's good.
Should I start over? Maybe I'll just disconnect and we'll start over.
We could start over again. That's
Yeah.
true. Start over by when you get out of bed, maybe you should go back from that
Oh,
point.
you mean like when I get out of bed and I'm dizzy and I almost fall over?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Because you just jump up. All right.
Hatapalooza. That's right.
Yep, yep, yep.
That's
We got
actually
the fiber
Fiber
magic.
Magic Hatapalooza.
Yes.
So, everyone there in the audience, if you want a wonderful hat, talk to Fiber. Custom designs. Fibermagic.com.
Or if you need a unique gift idea, she's the one to talk to. All right. It's my lion's hat. It's my lucky lion's hat. Detroit Lions. She put a nice lion on here. It's very cool. You thought of everything, Fiber. All right. Messages of Messenger of Earth is our card for the collective today. I decided to pick it.
Hmm. Oh, I see. Okay, something rearranged something.
Oopsie. King
I
of
hate
Earth.
spastic keyboards.
Messenger of Earth. Hardworking, proceeding with integrity, perseverance and grit, prudent and careful efforts, thoroughness, industrialness, and stamina, dedication. The messenger of Earth is the Knight, of course, of Pentacles. I am in the flow, committed to co creating with spirit effectively and efficiently. I do my best and never leave a job half done. I am dedicated and determined, knowing my efforts will pay off. And by the way, if I hadn't mentioned it, it's from the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. By Colette Baron Reed. And yes, that's the way we should approach our week ahead if we want to have a happy week. We go with the flow. When you fight against the flow, that's where, that's where your emotions get all tangled up and you get upset. You're frustrated. Go with the flow next week and just feel one with that flow. And you'll get more done that way as well. You'll be surprised how pacing yourself, taking your time, going with with the tide is far better than fighting against it.
I'm
Right?
trying to figure out what went wrong with the camera.
Okay, well, I can put that away so we can get started with our readings when you figure it out.
Sure, that'll be helpful.
Yeah. So that's what we have for everybody. I'm sure Mr. O agrees because
I do. I really am handling tech issues right now, though. I'm sorry.
Mercury is going retrograde. Let's not forget. So we're bound to have issues here. Oh, so many people have. Yesterday at my workout with the seniors, the woman who was training us was having all kinds of problems with her technology. The music wouldn't come on right, and when it did, it started skipping, which was really unusual for her. And also, it would just suddenly, when she thought it was not going to play at all, it would suddenly just start playing. And so it was very crazy. And all I was thinking inside here was, yeah, Mercury getting close to retrograde. So, as a matter of fact, is today the day? Today may very well be
I
the
don't know.
day.
I need to have a pause so I can correct something if you don't mind. Just give me a pause for a
All
moment.
right, let's give.
See how fast that was.
Well, we did. Okay.
Okay.
So, are we
I can
ready?
calm down now.
Are you? Okay.
Well, it's hard to
Here.
calm down when I can't even think.
Take a breath and shuffle for Sonali. Hi,
Hi,
Sonali.
Sonali. It wasn't meant to be, Judy. My cameras were doing weird things to me. I still don't understand what happened.
Well, we should buy new cameras. I've been saying that for I don't know how many months now.
Well, if you wanted a better explanation that would kind of deflate that idea,
So it's the
I don't have
computer.
time for it.
Okay.
It's
Good.
not the camera per se, it's the settings in OBS. Something just kind of went wonky there for a moment and I had to try to fix it.
Do you get routine updates? Does it just update
Once in a
automatically?
while, OBS does say there's an upgrade, but there hasn't actually been
Okay.
one in a while.
All right. I was just wondering if maybe that might play in.
Sonali, you have the Seven of Cups.
Seven
So,
of Cups for Sonali. Awesome. Go ahead.
oh, okay, I can. Thank you. So, Sonali, the Seven of Cups says that maybe in this day, this week, you're going to finally realize that maybe amongst the various ideas or choices you have to make, there's one that clearly is the one you want. It could be about different things. It could be about people you want to move closer to or situations you want to start and create a project moving forward. It could be many different things, but you are mostly trying to hone in on that one choice that brings you really the happiness or the direction that you want to achieve.
I think here, Sonali, that this is a week to just dream and envision all the possibilities before you right now. Whether you've been struggling with a problem, something going wrong in your life, or if this is a time for you to explore new possibilities, new opportunities. Start just thinking of all the possibilities that, and potentials you have for growth. And, and pick one. Then finally pick one. But this is not the week for that. This is the week to just kind of explore and think and dream about what you're capable of, what you want to do, what you want to get out of your life moving forward. We've got a new year coming. This is a great time and a great week for you to envision all the possibilities that you could explore in the year ahead.
Right.
So good luck with that. All right. We are on Judy.
Judy,
Hey, Judy. It's nice to see you here so regularly.
it's very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I, I know we're on different timing, and so it's really good that you make it here. Let's see what we have for your week ahead. What can make you happy? Ah,
Oh, wow. Nice.
it's the Three of Wands,
Surf's up, Judy.
Surfer Girl. Um, Surfer Girl here, she knows when it's the right time to strike, to move forward. She waits for that perfect wave and she's ready to go for it when it's coming in. And so that's the point of this card is you can anticipate this week that maybe it'll be the right time at some point to just strike and do something that you've wanted to do. You're waiting for the right moment. The right moment is likely to arrive. So keep your eyes open and feel good and optimistic about the fact that something is coming your way that could move things forward for you.
So it's not just that, even too, because in the analogy of a surfer, they are waiting for that one primo, that one definitive best wave, the one that will carry them the furthest, will carry them the highest, whatever it is. So there may be other choices coming your way, Judy, but you want to wait until you know that is the right moment for the best possible results from your actions.
So I think this is a sign to be positive this week and forward thinking. Really, you're talking about waiting for that one perfect wave. So be forward thinking and know that, the right opportunity will present itself at the right time. So good luck with
Right.
that. Right. And we are
And
on
we're on
Preeti.
Preeti. Hey, Preeti.
Preeti, it's your shuffle.
Hmm. You're very welcome, Judy.
Welcome, Judy.
Have a great week. I'm sure I'll see you at Goth Tarot. Hi, Preeti. And Preeti, whoops, your card is Justice.
Ah,
It's the double-edged side of justice. And in our look at this card, pretty much, hi, Kara.
hey, Kara.
The idea, I think, is that there's justice either way, justice for either person. Sometimes what's just or right for one person may not be right for somebody else, but what is just or right for that other person may not be right for you. So I think the card tells you to consider that there are indeed almost always two sides or more to every story or to every situation that may need a value or judgment from your part. So this is a card saying discern carefully what's going on around you. If different people are suggesting different things that maybe clash or conflict with you or with other things, you need to kind of get to the bottom of it. So put on your truthometer and listen to what's being said and make the best decision possible.
Well,
She's going to go different.
on a happier note, I do feel truly, though, that fighting for what you believe in, fighting for your rights, is definitely indicated by this card, but it also indicates a positive outcome to your efforts. And on a happier note, too, I would say that really there's another aspect to this particular justice card, and it's really because of the shadow. We see the light and the dark here of the same individual, right? So I think here this is really talking about a week where you feel fully integrated, that every aspect of yourself is working harmoniously and in a balanced manner towards achieving what you want this week. So you feel very good about yourself. You're willing to accept the fact that, hey, we all have a dark side. We all have make mistakes from time to time, and you're willing to integrate those lessons so that you make the appropriate decisions moving forward. So that's all I want to say about that. I think Mr. O nailed it as well. So good luck with that. And Marita's up.
Hi, Larita. Or, I'm sorry, Marita. I saw my old friend Larita
Oh,
at work
Marita.
recently,
Yes.
so the word was in my head.
Right.
So that's your deck, right?
Yes.
Or deal?
Thank you.
Your deal with your deck.
You're welcome, Preeti.
Hi there, Ascending Universal Butterfly.
Hey there. Get you on the list. Just give me a minute or two.
Welcome to Happy Hour. I'll go ahead and do that for you. You'll have to give me a minute before I can get there.
No, it's okay.
Oh,
I
we'll
could have
see.
done it after I laid this, but it's all right. Thank you.
Anytime you're ready.
I appreciate it. I'm trying to, huh, notice something. Oh. Okay, it's something I didn't notice before about this card. You have the King of Wands. King of Wands is upright. And I'm not sure you're going to be able to see this, Mr. O, but do you notice here how there's a line going, but it doesn't block with him? There's actually circles of energy going on around there.
I can't quite see
Yeah, I
that.
know.
Yeah.
It's like covered here, but you can, when you look carefully, you see rings,
I'll try
sort
to
of
get that
like,
later. Yeah.
yeah.
So the
So,
lion is projecting his energy towards the king?
well, or vice versa, but I really think it's the lion projecting its energy towards the king. Yes. So at any rate, let me stick this back out there. Like I said, we
Maybe that's
always
how he captures the king to eat him.
long have we had and have been working with this deck.
Years.
And that's the first time I have noticed that on this
Well,
card.
that is a pastel kind of light background there. So,
I
yeah.
think it's meant to be subtle for a reason. But I think here, and that's the point. This king knows when to be strong. Well, I don't want to say act like a strong man, but be tough, and when to use his strength more subtly. And I think here the lion is this idea of giving him the courage to act in the appropriate manner. And also to not be afraid to use his power wisely. Sometimes, we act out, we jump on things, we react rather than act. And I think it's really important here to recognize, Marita, that this is a time to act and not react to situations. You'll be far happier if you just act and not react, jump on things, take your time, think things through, and use your strength and courage appropriately this week. This is going to be a real dynamic week for you where you can get a lot accomplished and you can lead others through your strength of character.
That's a good insight too, Judy, because of course the lion from strength sort of appears there.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
that another word that I would use, considering what Banshee said, is magnanimous, magnanimousness, the idea that maybe what's being projected towards the man is that quality of a lion's magnanimousness. A lion is the king of the beast, although maybe his mate might be the real power behind that throne. But I think this is a sign saying really that you can project soft power or hard power. All you have to do is be your radiant natural self that people see. This is a wise, powerful, and just leader. And so maybe this card is a sign to you, Marita, that where you're going this week will involve higher levels of good judgment from yourself, good discernment.
And maybe that's what those circles of energy are all about. This idea that you act instead of react, you show people the way to deal with difficult situations, good situations. I mean, we don't want to just jump up for joy once we get some. I mean, we want to celebrate positive news, but what we really want to do is not react to situations too quickly. We want to keep acting and moving forward. And I think this is definitely a week for forward movement. And I think those circles, again, are connecting this guy to the strength. You're absolutely right. The
Yeah.
strength, and Judy's right.
Well, you saw it too.
Oh, yeah, with the strength card, because the strength card speaks of using your strength.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Huh.
We are not signing off
No,
early.
we're
It's
still
just
here.
sort of, I see Celia has joined us too.
Sending, okay, and I'll get Celia on the list before I repost.
We have you on the list, Celia,
But Lena
as well as
is up,
Ascending Universal. Is that
and
my?
you are shuffling. Yes.
Alrighty.
Right.
Hi, Lena.
Right.
All my buttons seem to be hyperactive today. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Oi,
Oi.
oink.
Jackie made it. Hi, Jackie.
Jackie. No, Judy. Fat fingers. Fat fingers that can't press the right button at the right time.
There we go. Got Jackie on the list.
You're welcome. Alrighty.
Lena.
Lena, you have the Page of Swords.
Oh,
Page of Swords brings a sense of dynamic will to you this week. That maybe this is saying really light bulbs go off and a path becomes clearer or clearer. You may be already on the path you're going, but now maybe certain insights may be showing up for you that reaffirm you're going in the right direction and also call upon you to use all your better senses of judgment and discernment and maybe tact and diplomacy. You may be heading into an area where you need to be that rational, reasonable voice in the room, and this energy will help you get there.
well, this is going to be a week of collaboration, communication, a lot of dialogue and communication going on, and maybe networking or getting together with people. If not in person, by virtual discussion. And I think here too that a lot of ideas may come out of this, this engagement with others this week. So this is a week to just open up and talk to people. Talk to people about what's on your mind. Maybe with family, friends, discuss ideas or plans you have or things that need to be ironed out. This is a week to really use your mind and your mental faculties as well. There could be some exciting news coming that could, just like I said, make you really think outside the box about maybe some problems you wanted to solve or a new direction you want to pursue. It's going to be exciting. It just seems like a nice week. I love this card, this page. To me, this really sums up what the Page of Swords is about. In a youthful person who's very much engaged with mental activities. And so this is a time to use your head and it's likely to put you in the right place. Especially now with Mercury retrograde, we got to all use our heads and try to think clearly, before we act.
Yeah, it could be a sign really that, you'll be able to, keep your focus. Some people are not as affected by Mercury retrograde, so good luck for
This
that.
is true. Good luck with that, Lena. And we are on Siama. Great. Thank you.
I left my coffee cup somewhere.
Oh,
It's okay because I thought if I drank it too much, I would probably have to get up and use
be
the
even more
bathroom.
hyper.
Coffee makes me go in more
Many
than one way.
ways. Well, and we were drinking out of the ginormous coffee cups today. Did you have one or was yours small?
You have the biggest cup.
Oh,
Mine was a little smaller, but it was bigger than our normal cups.
great.
I was slugging it down.
All right, Siama. Let's see what we've got here. Okay. Hey.
I
This.
can't.
Oh.
I don't have my mouse. It
Oh.
disappeared.
Okay.
That happened earlier too.
This shows up a bit on Happy Hour. It's the Ten of Wands, which really I think some people maybe take the Ten of Wands too negatively. My opinion is that, it has its pluses and minuses either way. And I feel here that all this is saying, Siama, is, you've had quite a lot on your shoulders recently. And it just seems as though things are going to start lightening up. But, it wouldn't hurt if maybe sometimes you went out and you asked some people for a little bit of help or support. Maybe even if it's just talking to people, if it's some mental heavy baggage that you're carrying. Some of the bags that we see here, it looks very external. And because it's a wand card, it is to some extent. It could be, a heavy workload, a lot of burdens and responsibilities you're carrying. But along with that comes the fact that you become emotionally burdened with stuff. So whatever the case may be, if it's a heavy load, ask for some help either way, or just talk it out with people so that you feel a little bit lighter, that you're not carrying all of this inside of you.
So Siama, I think this card is a sign really that maybe in this week or in this time period, maybe a couple more burdens or challenges are coming to you. Maybe they are things that you didn't realize you might have to pick up the load either to help somebody else out, somebody that's close to you that needs a hand right now, or it could be even for yourself too. Something unforeseen shows up and it represents as a sense of a burden, but you will have to, thank you.
Oh my gosh.
What?
So I've seen it for the first
What
time.
did you see?
Well, I was moving my mouse and your
You moved
cursor
my
was,
mouse by moving your mouse?
yes.
I hate Mises to pieces.
That was really crazy. I couldn't find my mouse, but it was there.
Oh, it's going to be a heck of a Mercury retrograde. Our
Well,
computers are kind of linked anyways, but
yeah.
now it's not so good.
Now
But
it's linked in a malevolent way.
but Siama, although I suggested that, some sort of burdens or obligations may be coming to you, there is really a strong sense too that coming with that is what will also help you, whether that is all of a sudden, an angel of some sort, a human angel, a spirit angel, an animal angel arrives to give you either
Oh.
inspiration or wisdom or a sense of how you can get to that. Maybe it's actually just really physical entities showing up to help you, your neighbor, whatever it is, a child, a parent. But nothing comes to you without also having the potential solution for that.
Oh, by the way, I hope some people are still here because we do have an announcement to make. There will be no There will be no live show this next Thursday. We've had to cancel the show. We
We're going
may,
out of town.
no, we're not.
We'll be out of town.
Okay. Um, at any rate, we are, could you, yeah, could you silence for a moment?
Maybe. Hey, everybody. Well, I just got reamed out. Ouch.
No, I just want to remind him of something. So, at any rate, we had to cancel the show. So, but we will be here for happy hour next Saturday, right?
Right.
Right. So, and also next Saturday, is it at normal time? Uh-oh,
Maybe.
maybe.
I think
So
it
we
is.
can't tell you that, but we can tell you we will be here for happy hour next
Yeah, I
Saturday.
think it is in the morning again.
And
I
I
mean,
apologize for that. I just want to remind him
I
of
don't.
something. But at any rate, um, the
Hi, Ladybug.
hi Ladybug. I'll get you on the list, Ladybug. I just want to add one thing, Siama. It's very clear to me that things are starting to even out for you. One way or another, you will find a way to lighten that load this week. So good luck with that.
This will not affect Goth Tarot. The
No,
only show we're not doing is next Thursday's live stream.
yeah,
That's it.
that is
All
correct.
other shows, recorded shows or live shows, will go off as normal.
Whoop.
Hey, we need a break.
Well, yeah, we have to do it. It's just something we have to do. So, all right. So
It's fiber.
it is. There we are. Is it my?
I don't
I
remember.
think I pulled
I think,
that ton.
okay,
Pretty sure. You can pull for fiber. I will pull for Carl this time.
there you go. That works for me.
Well, yay is right.
What a Saturday.
I'm going to repost this list with Ladybug on it. There we go. Okay.
We have a pretty big list here.
Yeah, we're up to, oh, I didn't change the number. We're up to 15 already, which is very nice to see at our happy hour. Thank you.
Thank you. Alrighty, fiber.
Wow, another page.
It's the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles fiber suggests that maybe there's a little bit of introspection you want to undertake this week. It may be you've had an idea of something that gives you, once again, like you really need this, another project, another thing you can do. Something is kind of percolating there. I sort of feel it transcends to maybe a little bit more abstract things, like maybe some mystical procedures. Maybe you're feeling this is the right time to do a particular mystical spiritual project. That's what I'm getting from this.
Well, what's funny to me is the first thing that came into my head, and I'm surprised you didn't start it, but it usually has other connotations. So you want to be starting something, gotta
Want
be
to be starting
starting
something.
something. You're
Gotta
gonna be
be starting
starting something.
something.
You'll be starting something new. So new project, a new goal. This could be something absolutely spiritual. It seems as though, despite everything you have your hand in, fiber, that you are ready to do this. You are in a good, solid place. So solid that you could stand on one foot with a leg up like that. Oh my gosh, that's what not our trainer, our senior woman had us doing, standing up and like lifting a leg up and letting go of the chair and trying to balance ourselves. Let's just say I still need a little work there. But at any rate, that is you. And I think you're ready to start this, and maybe it's possible some news that you receive will set this off. That you will decide I've got to do that. I've got to get my hand in that.
It's kind of curious, Fiber, because I get that too. There is a message coming that maybe sort of brings this into focus. Maybe it comes through a dream, maybe more likely, I think it's a message. But even though I mentioned that spiritual quality here, it's something that is grounding in a way because it is Pentacles. And so I feel like this practice maybe allows you to ground yourself, your principles, or someone else who needs that from you. Maybe it could even indicate the possibility of a partnership that you don't always work with. I'm not really sure. Hi, Mysterious.
We will add you, Mysterious, but we're getting kind of full up now. Uh,
Ah, okay. Well, we'll see, eh? So
right.
full speed ahead. Because it's not the reverse Knight of Pentacles.
We're going to have to close the list after Mysterious Queen,
Okay, that
just because
works.
we've got a lot going on here.
Yeah.
And we've spent a little time on stuff, so.
All right. So Mysterious Queen will be our last reading.
And so Fiber, yeah, this looks good. And you know what, Fiber, I guess do you have a YouTube channel? I wasn't aware.
Oh, we
And
so
so
bad.
if you do, feel free to post a link here. You know, we like to support people's efforts and anybody else
Yeah,
who's
anybody
doing
really.
right. You know, anything, please post it and feel free to do that. We want to engage and support other creators as well. And of course, we already support you, you wonderful person making these beautiful hats. So, all right, so let's do that. And good luck. Good luck with the YouTube channel. All right. And we are on Carl now. Let's see what I can pull out of my hat
Obi's starting to
for
feel
Carl.
the need for coffee.
Have a sip of my overly sweet one.
Bless you.
This is what a coffee addict looks like.
Yes. Do you remember that one time we were many years ago watching Remington Steele?
Oh, we got, well, I used to, yes, Pierce
And
Brosnan. Oh,
I can't remember her character's name, but Stephanie Zimbalist met
yes.
her sister and they both admitted to being chocoholics.
All
It was so cute. Chocoholic.
right. Uh-oh, Carl. Maybe you
Oh,
want to be starting something,
yeah, you
but
look almost busier than Fiber.
it's the Five of Wands. Well, I think, you know, clearly the Five of Wands has a positive spin in that you know there is a constructive use of fire energy, and this week you're going to find that out. You know, you're going to find a way of marshaling everybody together to work together constructively on a project or a goal. I think here that you are going to take the lead on something and show the way. You know, that all that light, you know, you're going to show them how to direct all this energy they have into in a constructive manner.
I think we can let Shirley come on the list.
Oh, okay, Shirley, you are it.
You're the
Absolutely
last person.
right.
We just told somebody else they were the last person, but it's going to be you.
Uh-oh, whoopsie.
Because we like you. We like all of you guys.
I know it's hard to say no,
It's
especially
hard to say no. It
we just
really
have
is hard to
this
say no.
work today, so we can do it. Let's see, and it just gives us more time with you guys. Shirley, you are on the list. I'll post it in a little bit, and I'm going to put the sign up here.
All right, so Carl, five of wands energy. I like this image a lot because it sort of shows you or whoever in connection with other beings or other people, and you're the one holding the light there, Carl. That's how I look at this card always, is that of everybody that's in the image, you know, sort of either working together or working against each other, you're trying to be that clarion call to, are you all right? Oh,
Yes.
okay. We
So can everybody else hear us? It was just a fiber
I
thing?
think our sound is going fine.
Yeah.
People would have told us so. Anyways, Carl, you you are the one to lead the parade, so to speak. You're the one that maybe has the sense of whatever the will is that needs to kind of pull the group mind together. And of course, people who work in groups of certain types know what that's about, that sometimes you have to find a way to bring everybody together to work on the project. That's what you're going to do. All right.
So good luck with that. Good luck with that, Carl. And I'm sure you'll catch it later. All right, Namira's up. All right. And I think it's yours. I pulled for Carl.
All right.
No, coffee went down the wrong way, so
Okay. Oh, that's what that was. It is supposed to be US mail. Um,
it is coming through US mail. So And I'll tell you what, things are really have slowed with US mail, Shirley. I used to get things really quickly from this um, indie company, store that's just online store in New York. And it's been taking forever. And I've had USPS say it would come on Wednesday, then suddenly it was coming on Thursday, then suddenly everything disappeared in the tracking, and now it seems like it might be coming today. But I mean, so it's just like, I don't know what's going on with the mail.
Later on today, I'm going to see if I can run the tracking number and see if it tells me anything. And if it's significant, I'll shoot you an email about that.
Now, you should not have been affected by this because you're out on the West Coast, but one of the things that I saw on the USPS site was they said some deliveries were being delayed because of that awful accident at the Kentucky
Oh, right.
airport.
Yeah.
And so I guess even though it was a was a UPS thing, I think that a plane that blew up, apparently it's affecting other mail carriers as well.
All
So,
right. This is Namira, right?
yes.
Namira, you give us our first really challenging card for today and maybe in a long time because you have the Tower. And so the Tower, of course, has a lot of, things to say about, people and their plans and their situations. You may find that something you have been working on or you thought was going along okay is not so okay, but this gives you an opportunity to learn something valuable here. You may have to be involved in the process of deconstructing something. Maybe it's something physical, but more likely it could be deconstructing what you do in a certain venue or your presence in a certain situation. It could even say maybe you have to deconstruct a relationship or friendship because of certain problems or situations. It is very important that you realize where the steps went wrong or where the steps could be corrected because that's what this opportunity coming to you is about, is a chance to fix something that needs fixing.
The happy news, and it's interesting you got the Tower Namira. My oracle for the collective today was a rune version of the tower in a way. It's called Hagalaz. Hagalaz, and Hagalaz is called hail, and it really is the same message, that there is going to be, you know, how, for example, there was a brilliant Congressman John Lewis, and he would talk about good trouble. So I'm going to use that phrase here. The tower brings us good trouble in a way. So I'm using the phrase a little bit differently. He talked about that in relation to protests, disrupting a very negative status quo, so we protest, try to make our voices heard to make positive change. So with the tower, expect some good trouble in this way, that something disrupts your world a little bit, but it's necessary. It's necessary because fresh growth wants to happen. A transformation needs to take place, and it will put you in a better place if you remain open to it. So remain open and understand that sometimes when things happen in our lives, they happen because it's time for us to learn from it and grow and move forward in a more positive direction. And I think with the tower up right here, you will get the message. You will get the message, and everything is going to move more smoothly after that.
All right.
So good luck with that.
Good luck. And we're on CJ now. Hey, CJ.
CJ, what happened here? Oops.
We haven't heard from one other person about receipt of their card deck, unless Banshee did. So, and I do think, Shirley, that you were pretty much the furthest one away from the site of origin. So hopefully it won't be much longer. But like I said, I'll run the tracking numbers later and see if I can figure out where it's at, and I'll let you know.
Yes, we felt it was a really successful week. We gave out 4 decks and
Two
we
readings.
did 2 readings, and we're really happy to do that. So I'm glad there were so many winners. Sometimes we don't get that many winners from that spinning wheel,
Well,
but we did.
sometimes the tower is a bad card. I mean, I can't deny that there are some situations that um, can not work out the way you want.
When it's reversed, the tower is a bad card in a way, because what it means is people refuse to pick up the pieces and move on. They want to cling to the cycle that has been harmful for them. And so the tower upright, though, to me, is a good thing, but it shakes up your world. I mean, for example, I kept getting the tower card before I was given the notice that my job was going to be, among others, there were others too, was going to be eliminated because they were changing their focus and I was offered an early retirement. And I mean, so the shock of that, because I wanted to work another couple years, and the shock of that was really overwhelming. But yet, it turned into a real positive transformation for me because I accepted it. I mean, I accepted it, and wouldn't you know, I mean, that December I was diagnosed with my cancer. And so why do I want to continue working when I should be enjoying and doing the things, more of the things that I love in life? Not that I didn't love my job. I did love my job. But I mean, it was literally changing and redirecting me where I needed to be. That's the beautiful message of the tower, you know? So I just wanted to get that, because I'm still amazed by that whole way everything turned out that year for me. So, and if I didn't make a soul story out of that, I should have.
Yeah,
But I'm not sure. I don't think I did.
we haven't done one in
I
a couple
know.
years now.
I know. All right, did I not post? Oh, okay, that's CJ. I'm sorry, CJ. But CJ, wow, put your thinking cap on. That's the King of Swords. Hey, what a good place to be, at the start of Mercury retrograde, right? Your head is in the right place. You're ready to not be thrown off your game. You're strategizing your approach maybe to dealing with this period ahead. Or, there are other things on your mind right now that you are going to be addressing in this next week and moving positively forward on.
Well, the king is a good standard for, a keeper of wisdom, but I also think too that it's about the ability to process for good decisions, for good discernment, for governance. Kings are governors of their realm. And I think the card is suggesting, CJ, that you have responsibilities that maybe involve you metering out the right things for the right people. So you may have to make choices or decisions that may affect other people's lives, but you can feel assured that you are doing what really is wise and just for the best of all.
And I would just say this: Mercury retrograde sometimes is, and especially, I don't know. I always think the first week it's really hard over here for us, so I'm just hopeful things go really well. Uh, but the thing is, with this King of Swords, if you are thinking clearly, if you feel like, it's the right time to make a move, I feel the King of Swords here is saying you can do this. You're, as long as you're in the right headspace and you've really thought things through carefully, what could go wrong, what could not, you can do this. So it's a good sign for the start of the
The
retrograde.
presence of the various animals that are mostly winged there add to the idea of air as the element and also governing wisdom or mental clarity and strength. So things that you might feel instinctually about whatever's going on, you will probably be able to trust them.
So
Good
good
luck
luck
with
with
that.
that. Okay.
Kara.
It's up.
What does happy hour have for you? Mystery date, are you ready for the mystery date? Don't be late, it could be great. That's a commercial ditty for an old Milton Bradley game, Mystery Date.
I had a friend who had that game. Yeah. I liked playing it when I was very young. All right. What do
All
you got
right,
for Kara?
Kara, is it a mystery date? Oh, I can't get the. There we go.
Sorry.
Oh, Kara, it looks like you and Carl are in the same boat,
Ah,
trying to lead.
Kara wants to be starting something. She's got to
I'll
be
be starting
starting something.
something high and low. Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Almost Mercury retrograde.
I think it is
No,
June.
we just did your card, so you might have to back up a little bit. We just finished
Oh,
it,
yeah, we
CJ.
just finished it, CJ. We just did. You had the King of Swords.
Right. In happy hour, we just go through the list. So whether you're here or not, we're just doing that reading. You may have to navigate back to it. I hope
I
that
didn't
helps.
realize it was you because I did post the
It
list
was
with
the King of
Tarot.
Swords,
Yeah,
right?
there it is. So I'm sorry if you missed that.
All right.
Okay.
No, she'll be able
Yeah.
to find it. All right. So Kara, you're trying to lead your own, brigade too, perhaps in a way, whether it's about other people or just about other situations in your life. There may be a sense of something really hurried or needing to move quickly. Maybe there's a sense of vying with other people for certain positions. I don't think it's cutthroat, but maybe, you want to sort of have the ability to get your way to the top before other people do in this particular situation. I don't know that it's a contest so much as just sort of trying to have your position.
Trying to be heard may be important to you this week, above the fray here. Trying to get your message across or get something across, maybe what you are working towards. But at the same time, it's really important that you listen to others as well. I feel this is a week of engagement with others that could go one way or the other. But if you yourself can control that fire. You can control things by by being respectful, by understanding and listening to others. But also, it is okay to disagree. You can always agree to disagree. And so I feel that that's important here, is that every opinion matters. And I think in your case, you might be the one who stands up and stands out, in some situation, whether this is a family matter or this is a social media matter. Good grief, all the stuff that goes on social media lately is just crazy. So, do the right things this week and you should be okay. You could get a lot out of engaging with others as long as things remain civil on all ends. So good luck with that. And
Ascending universal
oh,
butterfly.
just want to say about social media, I'm on Threads, and Threads gets really political. And hey, I don't mind throwing my politics into the ring on some of my social media, but I have to say, I'm really, really discouraged with the amount of misinformation that's going on. I mean, it's bad on both sides. It's not just one side doing it, it's everybody. They react. And remember, I was talking about with a card today, acting instead of reacting. As soon as somebody sees a news item, suddenly they react without thinking before they digest what's really going on, and they send out the wrong message. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. I wonder too if this is part of Mercury retrograde, which the shadow, because it's been really crazy.
Well, you said it was starting in Sagittarius, right?
I think it is, yes.
And of course, a lot of times Sagittarius energies are about truth telling, perspectives, philosophy, historical kind of things there. And so I could sort of see that when it's inverted that maybe we are losing that sense of where factual matters really lie or shake out.
You're welcome, Kara.
You're welcome, Kara.
Okay, ascending. Oh,
Our
it's
second challenge for the day.
it's a ten of swords ascending. Oh. Well, but you know what? Look at how light that card is, right? Look at all the light in that card. Instead of all those swords stabbing the person in the back, it's showing the aftermath, the aftermath of feeling that you've been beaten down. And it doesn't necessarily have to be by a person, it could be by circumstances in your life or situations, that just made you feel like it's been rough. And now you're beyond all of that. You can look at things completely differently now. You are moving towards the light. You are always such a positive seeming presence on here that, again, I can see why, if the Ten of Swords is going to come up for anybody, this reading, it would come up for you because there is all this light here. And it's saying, let me take a look at these birds for a minute here. I did want to check one thing. Yeah, okay. They're all moving in the same direction. They're moving towards the light, and you are too. It's as if, now your heart and your mind are setting their sights on better things, more positive stuff.
Oh, is it my turn now?
Maybe.
Maybe.
The
Well,
prayer. Oh, go ahead.
and thanks. I mean, you took away everything I wanted to say. So the Ten of Swords, AUB, I like that, AUB. Uh, it typically sort of is the denouement of a situation,
Yeah.
the fact that it happened and you are moving on. Every other card of the Ten of Swords says there's a light that's still there that somehow you can move on from there. And rather than 10 swords, we have 10 winged creatures
Yes.
that are leading the way, that are telling you, use your mind about this. Use your mind, birds, swords, the element of air. Use your mind, grapple with what happened, and realize that it's never totally over until it really is. And then no one cares anymore, or you don't, because it's really over. This is not that. This is saying there is a light you can move to, something you can move to, and inspiration will carry you there, because that's another way of looking at those birds, something inspiring, taking you where you need to be.
So good luck with that. And see, I didn't take everything away from Mr.
I had to work hard to get that.
I pulled that, so you may proceed. It's Sile. That's right. That's absolutely the
There
way
you
to
go.
look at
Good
things.
attitude, ascending. Thank you. All right, Sile. And we are moving into overtime, but hey, that doesn't stop us. It's not like we got anywhere important to go to anyway.
Oh, you do?
Maybe. I just realized that there's two other chores I can do, or errands I can do while I'm out.
Okay.
I'll tell you more later.
Ready?
And actually, there are things I need to do.
How interesting.
Thank you.
Sile's got
Lucky
the
two.
9 of Swords. Well, that doesn't look like a very happy card for happy hour,
We
does
got to
it?
spin it.
And so I think here what this is saying is that there may be some worries, there may have been some anxieties you've been feeling about either a situation or something in your life. You just don't feel comfortable. You're worried, and maybe you're overthinking things a little bit. This card gives you the opportunity to release that. Release the hold that anxiety or worries may have on you, and let them fly free, let them fly away, and replace it with replace it with positive energy and positive thought, because oftentimes the things that we worry about, they're they're just that. They're not tangible, they're not real, they're they're not they're not something that we have to worry about. It's something instead that we have to act on. So cast worrying aside by taking action this week on whatever it was that might have been causing you some concern.
Oh, Judy, I so want more coffee, and I will have it as soon as the show's over. Hey, she started it, not me.
And I will hide. I will hide as Mr. O flicks all over the place with his coffee energy.
But Seely, the Nine of Swords strongly suggests that maybe other people could be wanting you to commiserate with them, and it's okay if you do that, but it isn't necessarily to your best advantage. And so this card could be saying you're realizing now that if other people, are bringing you down with their problems, it's okay to try to be helpful to them, but try to avoid letting yourself sink into their anxiety. Try to be able to provide more light or inspiration
I like that.
for them however you possibly can, and remind those people or those situations you are there for them, and you want them to be happy, and you yourself need to be happy.
Well, that is beautiful, Mr. O.
Why, thank you.
Good luck with that. Um, I want everybody to note here that I have been nursing this one cup and even sharing some with him
I
through
had
this
a sip.
show.
Sharing is a sip.
You want another?
No.
No. Okay.
And I'm really nursing coffee because mine's in another room. Didn't I just do that?
Did you do the nine?
No, you did.
I did.
You're right. Alrighty, who's next?
Well, who is next is Jackie.
Jackie. Jackie.
Go. All right. Well, the Lions have a game tomorrow and I'm going to watch it. And it starts at 4:25. So, there's not going to be a lot of overtime on our show tomorrow as I will be wanting to watch my football.
All right.
What?
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 Who knew?
Oh, Jackie.
Jackie.
You got the Nine of Swords again. So, I mean,
That is kind of weird.
it is kind of weird. So, I have to say here, there may be some things that will trigger you this week. Uh, Try to find the light in what's going on instead of dwelling on the things that make you nervous. Just realize that there is there is something here that is maybe being a little bit blown out of proportion. I feel here that it is maybe something that, it's nothing that you can't handle. I also like what Mr. O said with the other reading. This could also indicate to me that maybe somebody is laying some anxieties at your feet, some worries, some fears, and maybe you could kind of help them through this. So it could be now not necessarily coming from you, this anxious feeling. Uh, it could be somebody else that you help through this. And also, it is a caution. Sometimes, if you're empathic, like I am, you can't, overly empathic, I should say, you can pick up on other people's fears and anxieties and let it roil your world as well. Try to release that from you. I mean, understand and feel what they're going through, but don't let it overwhelm you.
Thank you, Justice. They are really cool hats. Um, we did close our list, so we wouldn't be able to do a reading for you today, but you're welcome to, sit here and soak up some of the vibes. We got a lively crowd here. And thank you again for that compliment.
And if you want a reading for any question, come to our show tomorrow from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm only saying that because that's our only open live show this week because we're canceling our Thursday show we have to cancel it for personal reasons. So but we will be back next Saturday for happy hour and next Sunday too. So come on down tomorrow and get a reading from us.
So Jackie, that feeling with the car too is that it could be a mind game, like maybe somebody is trying to get you on their side by, coercing you through their problems. I don't know that I feel strongly about that, but I just want to throw that out there as a possibility. Um, this could be the kind of thing where, because you yourself are empathic and psychic, that your feels about this may generate more activity that you don't need to have there. And so you have to maybe examine what these relationships really are and what it is that maybe you really are in for in terms of that possible human kindness or debt that is owed or acknowledged. Some things maybe can wait, or some things do have to be handled sooner. So you're in the best position to decide that, hopefully.
Well, Justice, if you like these hats, Fiber Magic, one of our followers here, made them for us. And this one is special to me because it's a Detroit Lions themed hat. It's got a lion on it here in the center, and so I can support my team. I love it. All right,
Alrighty.
that's what we have for you, Jackie. Good luck with that. And let's see if we can shake this trend with Ladybug Love and pull a card for her. This trend of the swords cards. Ah, that would be nice. Yeah, well, we should give her a plug on our website, absolutely, for this. But you can check out her website, uh,
I put it in there.
fibermagic.com,
I
right?
put it in there.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I like my hat very much. You're welcome, Jackie.
Hey, you're welcome, Jackie. Ah, it's
Not a
the
repeat.
Wands.
Not a repeat. Ladybug
Not a
Love.
repeat.
You have the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands sort of presents the idea that maybe this week will allow you to ascend a little bit over concerns that maybe are rattling you. You may feel that there's a little bit of opposition or a fray going on around you. Maybe people are vying for your favor, or maybe people are vying for what you have. Whatever it is, if there is some sort of general opposition or, you know, saber rattling going on around you, you actually have the ability to really just push yourself above it. Um, Number one, you just seem to have any advantage you need to have. It's just there naturally. You don't even have to think about it. It's almost intuitive that you will do whatever moves you need to keep yourself above the fray. So I think this is a sign that positive accomplishments can be yours this week, and it may be that you're working from the energy of those who are, arrayed around you, not necessarily against you, but you are able to pull that energy in for yourself and use it to shine the light again, as they say, or move to other, worthwhile projects.
This is so, I mean, what a nice
I love
place
that
to
one too,
be
CJ.
in the week ahead. This is really nice for you, Ladybug. It just shows that you're not going to let anything throw you off your game this week. It's like you have, you have shielded yourself. I feel like this is a personal shield. You have shielded yourself from any attack or any negative energy coming your way.
Yeah.
This is just as if, you are in such a good place this week. So try to capitalize on it, and even if it's just a matter of enjoying a period of less conflict, less stress. There's nothing that is going to throw you off this week. And that's great because of Mercury retrograde. We're already thrown off here with craziness with the technology and other things going on. So it's a great place to be right now. And so enjoy it. Enjoy a
It's
nice, comfortable week ahead.
it's like the aura of your positivity really is going to insulate you from most problems that are going on.
Like it. It's just really powerful. Good luck with that.
All right, and we are on
Mysterious Queen.
Mysterious Queen. Hey,
Right.
is it my shuffle?
Yes, I pulled that.
All righty.
So
Yeah,
don't forget at the end of our show, which we're getting very close to, we do readings for ourselves. We want to be happy to next week. And also, we will be doing a namaste blessing for you all. So stay tuned for that.
you are protected. Yes. I mean, that's not the full weight of the card, but it does say that, there's a sense of being able to keep above oppositions in this week ahead. All right, Mysterious Queen.
Ah,
Yay. You're the
nice.
Queen of Cups. You are basking in your own serenity and calm feeling that you are supported by what you feel emotionally. You are discerning the love or appreciation of nearly everything around you. Everything feels calm and serene. This is a moment you want to hold on to for as long as possible. You may feel like really right now, for whatever reasons, you understand not only your own emotions and the depth of them, but other people around you. You perceive what's bugging them and you want to help them if possible or appropriate. You just feel like you could do wonders with this energy or this feeling. It's your turn.
I'm reading something.
Me too. I'll read it aloud.
Go ahead.
At one point in my life,
I have to say here, Mysterious Queen, your heart is absolutely in the right place this week, which is great. You feel good. You feel positive. You're going to feel more positive energy this week. Uh, and you're going to treat people well, and you can expect that in return. You notice here this energy that you project outward comes back to you. And so I feel here that, operate from a heart level this week and expect, people to treat you likewise. And I feel here too that not only that, there's a certain sense of, I always feel with the Queen of Cups, maybe more so than even the Queen of Pentacles, there's a sense of real empathy and feeling
yeah.
here for others. You care about others deeply this week. And others might, come to you and discuss some things that are on their mind or that have been making them feel blue or whatever. Let them open their heart to you and receive it and give them, the support they need, the emotional support that they need. And I think it will definitely come back to you. You will feel good. Um, you'll feel good just by treating people kindly this week, saying hello to people, holding a door for people, doing little things for people this week will just really not just make them feel, like somebody cares, but it will make you feel good too. So.
I like her posture and her gesture and the fact that these energy beams are over her crown chakra. It's almost like maybe in this joy and in this sense of understanding emotionality, it's another way of opening up our third eye too and being able to discern all.
It's really beautiful.
Good
Good
luck
luck
with
with that.
that.
All right, I am closing it out with Shirley. Hi,
Hey
Shirley.
Shirley, we are glad we waited for you in your readings.
And hopefully that package will arrive. Trust me,
If,
there's stuff going on with the post office.
if I get any information later, I'll relay it to you.
So we're not panicking yet. We just realized that some parcels are taking longer than others to be delivered. More.
You're welcome.
Let's see what we have here for Shirley.
Oh no, never
Oh,
mind.
oh,
My mouse keeps disappearing.
it's a repeat too. It's the King of Swords. King of Swords is back, which is nice. CJ had that. And
Wisdom.
yeah, this is a week where you might be analyzing something, whether you have an important move or decision to make. This might be the good week to make it. Even though Mercury is going retrograde, it just seems to me that your head, again, I would say, like with CJ, is in the right place. This is also maybe a time for you, because Mercury is also very time where we should mostly step back and not make any really big moves or decisions, but we can think about them. We can think about what our next moves are going to be. We can plan, we can strategize, and that's a great way to use the energies, the astrological energies going on right now.
Right. I mean, we are almost through the shadow and into the actual thing, but a lot of people say that those phases t- will show us what our issues are that maybe Mercury wants us to realize and kind of groove with and align ourselves with. And so those things may really present during the next 3 weeks, and then that follow-up period, it just kind of realigns, and you should have that realization of what this was all about. So I think, Shirley, that this is really saying to all those various questions you have, whether they're ones you've asked us or you ask yourself or others, you know, answers are going to come. And a lot of this is also about patience too. Although the King of Swords, sort of has the duty of making a decision, this card's ambient feel says make the decision from a sense of truly being informed.
Yeah, I like that. So, and that's interesting, CJ, about the crows. Yeah. I love
Ah, yes.
synchronicities like that. That's very awesome.
Crows are the smartest of birds, just about.
So that's what we have for you. Good luck with that,
All right.
Shirley. And
It's
it's
time.
time for you to shuffle for me, Mr. O. I'm going to get my
Doing my famous patented side shuffle,
warm up my namaste blessing
or my
cards.
soft hat shuffle.
And I know you're going to pull out a great card for me for this week ahead.
If I must. Oh, yes.
Oh,
You have the high priestess, my dear. You are my high priestess.
I
You
love it
are a keeper of wisdom. Your eyes are open and shut at the same time
because I
you
need sleep.
because you need sleep, but you also need coffee.
That's funny. Well, maybe my intuition will be on target, doing the right thing at the right moment. And that could come in handy this week.
I do
So,
like this card because it really does have that picture. When you look at it a certain way, you realize her eyes are open and shut at the same time. It's the way it's drawn, but it really sends up the idea of what a high priestess is, what the high priestess is. They are aware of multiple worlds and realities. They are a depth of wisdom, but they are also with us in reality too. So it's like saying, really, there's no impediment to knowledge or to substantive feeling when you get this card, that it just gives you that ability to perceive and act accordingly.
I do feel like something is happening again. It's really funny. I used to dream all the time, and now, of course, it seems like it's harder for me to remember my dreams. But, I feel lately something's trying to come through because there have been several little times where I'm waking up with little snippets of something, that probably was part of a bigger dream. And so I do feel like something is trying to open up, but I'm hoping my lucky gut instincts will be good this week, Mr. O. Will come through at the right moment.
I hope so too.
All right, well, let me pull one for
Me?
Mr. O. And sometimes now, when I'm just getting like snippets of things, I will go to my cards and try to discern maybe a message that's trying to come through that just can't quite get through. That's a good way to use, the tarot in dream work is when you, or other oracle cards, whatever you're good with, is to try to ferret out things that just aren't clear enough in your dream. Sometimes you get a dream and you're trying to then get the cards to interpret it for you, but other times you're just getting bits and pieces and you want to know what's trying to materialize there. Oh, Mr. O, looking to travel perhaps? Maybe.
Why not?
At any rate, yeah, there's that little Volkswagen there. She's looking out the window and wondering about the possibilities. A globe there. You globetrotter, you. Actually, no.
No, I'm not such a great traveler.
He's not a great traveler. He
So
has
this
a
is
lot
more
of
metaphoric.
he has a lot of motion sickness. So if he can drive there, he's good. But at any rate,
Thank you.
thank you so much, Ascending. At any rate, this is just a sign that you are on your way to coming to exploring new things, to opening your world up more and exploring maybe things that are outside your comfort zone a little bit.
I like that. It kind of presents the idea that there's always something more, and that no matter where you feel you actually have come to a point of establishment of some sort, you have the whole world in your hands, that globe there kind of thing. There's still a curiosity about what else can happen, what else can be achieved.
Yeah.
So it's
So
nice.
that's what I have for you,
Why,
Mr.
thank you.
Let's throw a namaste blessing for everybody. I want to thank
All right.
everybody for coming today. It's been great. You
Thank you
guys
for
are
the
so
wonderful
awesome.
words of encouragement from various people.
And though we can't be with you Thursday, we will be here tomorrow. So if you have a burning question, try to get there early because we are going to be on point tomorrow. I have to end by 4:30. So that's all the overtime we could possibly do. And hopefully you'll get your questions answered. All right. So here we go.
You're welcome, Shirley.
Cut, and I'm going to let Mr. O grab a blessing for everybody out of here.
What the heck? Grab a deck.
Grab a
Oh,
blessing. Uh-oh. What you got? Oh. Ooh. Here we go.
thank
That's what
you.
it looks like. And it is the blessing of just being. May have been thinking that if you had acted or chosen differently in the past, things would be better now. But in thinking this way, you fail to see the positive effects your past actions and choices have had both on yourself and others. Look closely and you will see many blessings. And I think what's interesting about that card is I like that too because we can dwell on the woulda, coulda, shouldas in our past, but yet we don't realize that the choices that we did or didn't make, were happened for a reason. And, we are where we are today because of that. And either we are still in a growth spurt or we're in a comfort zone right now. There's never anything, that we should look down upon in our lives. You may be in a bad place right, well, what you might consider a bad place right now, but it is teaching you something. It's teaching you resilience. It's showing you how strong you are. It's showing you what you need to reach the level and the pinnacle that you desire being at. And if you're in a comfortable place right now, you're also looking back and realizing that, yeah, I've made some missteps along the way, but look at how I've grown. And so, in both cases, look at how you are growing and how you have grown.
Well, like CJ says, this is an amazing card, and I thank you very much. I think every day presents a fresh opportunity to recharge our lives, recharge the environment around us. All it takes is for each of us to take that one moment in time. That's all you need, just that moment in time to say, I am here. I am here.
Right.
Light the
And
world.
the other thing is, let's not think about the past. Let's not worry about the future. Let's be here now and enjoy being in the present moment.
Thank you, Shirley. I like that one too.
Very nice. Namaste, everybody. I hope everybody has a wonderful day today, a happy week ahead, and we hopefully will see most of you tomorrow.
Alrighty.
Take care. Have a great rest of your day. Bye
Bye
bye for
bye.
now.